Walk in love. Walking in love is the essence of living a Christ-like life. Love is the defining characteristic of a true follower of Christ. As Jesus himself declared, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also ought to love one another. By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." John 13:34-35. Walking in love means embodying the selfless, unconditional love that Jesus demonstrated throughout his life, extending it to everyone, including those who are difficult to love. In a world where divisiveness, selfishness, and hatred often dominate, walking in love offers a radical alternative. It calls us to reflect Christ's love in our actions, attitudes, and relationships, showing the world a glimpse of God's kingdom. Here are practical ways to walk in love. Put others first. Walking in love requires selflessness. Prioritize the needs and well-being of others over your own desires. Philippians 2:3-4 encourages, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. For example, offer your time to help a friend in need or sacrifice your comfort to support a struggling family member. Forgive freely. Love and forgiveness go hand in hand. Let go of grudges and extend grace, just as God has forgiven you." Colossians 3:13 reminds us, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." Even when forgiveness is hard, rely on God's strength to release bitterness. Love the unlovable. Jesus called us to love not just our friends, but also our enemies. Matthew 5:44 teaches, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." This might mean showing kindness to someone who has wronged you or praying for someone who opposes you. Serve others joyfully. Love is demonstrated through action. Volunteer your time, share your resources, or simply be present for someone who needs support. Galatians 5:13 says, "Through love serve one another." Look for opportunities to serve in your community or church. Be patient and kind. Walking in love requires patience and kindness, even in challenging situations. Reflect on 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, which describes love as patient, kind, and enduring. Practice this by remaining calm during conflicts and responding to others with gentleness. Encourage and build up others. Use your words to uplift and inspire rather than tear down. Ephesians 4:29 urges, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up." Compliment a co-worker, affirm a friend's efforts, or speak life into someone struggling with self-doubt. Live with compassion. Love means seeing others through Christ's eyes and responding to their needs with compassion. Whether it's helping a stranger in need or supporting a grieving friend, let compassion guide your actions. Colossians 3:12 calls us to clothe ourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Be a light in the world. Walking in love is a powerful testimony of God's presence in your life. Let your love shine in how you treat others, whether through a kind word, a generous act, or simply listening when someone needs to talk. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." Walking in love is a daily commitment that reflects the heart of Christ. It transforms relationships, bridges divides, and reveals God's unconditional love to the world. As you strive to walk in love, rely on the Holy Spirit to guide your actions and keep your heart aligned with God's will. By living in love, you fulfill Christ's greatest commandment and bring His light to a world in need.